So you got Tokyo on the Haiti mission? Yes. I'd ask Lulu to fix them in. So she gets them in to the DOD and goes back to the NIS office on Waiakwe. And how did you proceed? Get into the cruiser, a group of 60 men to Haiti. Tekla is seated next to me. The golden plan is in play, I say. Very well, she says. Akawan, what do you have on our mission? There's a Chinese submarine headed to our destination. I think it could be our easier way in. Good job, Wangui. Get everything on the submarine. I want the manufacturer of their software. Once you have the developers of the program running the submarine, rewrite the codes and take control of the submarine. I want you to dictate when they can stop, submerge, or even when the occupants can breathe. Copy that, Alpha 1-1. So you get to the cruiser and Hakawan commands their software. The submarine submerges. On comms, you can hear the captain. What just happened? We have no idea, sir. Someone is in our system. They are controlling the submarine remotely. Well, then take back the control of the submarine. We can't, sir. They changed the coding. At that time I said, well done, Wangui. Now pilot 1, take us down to the submarine. When the cruiser gets to a lower humidity, the paratroop and the welders are already cutting our way in. We hook the ropes and Tekla, you go first. I take the next rope and we descend down on them. Then the bullets rain on them, killing every occupant of the submarine except the captain. We get down and on the controls the captain is standing, mouth open. Good morning, sir. I just borrowed this machine until further notice. In the meantime, I shoot him and Tekla takes control. On the radar, we can see our target ship. Hakawan, get into the system of the ship. I know they can see us coming, so they will be waiting to sink us down. Before they do that, there, disable their trapezos. Tekla, be ready to fire on 3, 2, 1. Then Tekla hits on the 3 launchers and the trapezos fire. 2 minutes later, the ship is hit and we submerge next to it, guns on the ready. We get into the ship and kill all the hostiles in it and take out the 33 hostages, our men. Only one is dead. Pilot 1, be ready to land on the ship before it sinks down completely. Haka Alpha, come in. Attentive Alpha. Do you have the rocket launchers ready? Affirmative Alpha. Well, fire on anything that moves up there. Cover the cruiser as we exfil the wounded onto the cruiser. Roger that, sir. Then we exfil the wounded first, then the rest of the hostages as we pay our respect to the fallen soldier. Then the cruiser leaves for Nairobi. Now, Senior Gesa, here's the part where you have to scratch my back. Your men are safe now, but the war here is still on. Before they retreat, let's give them a round sweep. We get onto the war in Haiti. The men we had killed on the ship are Russians. And I'm like, what do the Russians want with us? We get on with the war for the next 2 days, taking back our military base, then getting to Macro, their missions commander. Before he bites on the cyanide, I get to him and hit the suicide medicine out of his mouth. Then I get to him. According to the tattoos, he has sworn silence, but I'm pretty much sure he will speak once I start skinning him alive. I, Okoth, and Choda get down on him, and by the time we are halfway down with the skinning, you already know that some of our men are pinned down south of our location, comms off, and left for dead, at the mercy of the Russians. Who authorized you to attack us? I asked Makoro. Your president. My president is dead. How about the one who took after him? You mean the prime minister is in on this? Yes. Choda, take strike team 2 and 3. Head south and back up our men who are pinned down there. Then get back as I finish up with him. So what did you find out from Makoro? Found out that our administration had sent our military to Haiti as a way of giving them out to the wolves in a bid to suppress an uprising from the army against leadership that was corrupt in our country. The army generals against it, and that is why they silenced him as early as he went against their wishes. Tied up with a statement from one of our Gen Z that they knew something that we did not. So the Gen Zs took it upon themselves to step in and defend their country in the midst of a deliberately crippled military force. I think those kids are heroes. So was that all you learned from Makarov? Not really. There was more to it. As I continue breaking Makarov, his phone rings and I put it on speaker. It's the Russian president. Makarov, where is it with the Kenyan boys? Why is it that they have backup in the south? Did you not neutralize their backup from Team Alpha? Sir, all your men are dead. I'm almost finishing up on your boy Makarov here. Then I'm coming for you, Mr. President. Then I shoot Makarov.